So we're in the jail now. And the other day when we came, these were covered up because someone was doing a film. It's got some of the history of it.
Someone was doing a film?
Yeah, it's like an art studio, they're making a film.
Oh.
So, what's the timeline? So basically, Otley Workhouse. It's got history of different things in Otley, isn't it? Otley Courthouse. Different dates. You can go in it, yeah? Mm. It's like a wide bed, really, quite surprisingly wide, isn't it? But it's wooden. Yeah. You must press that to flush it, I think.
Don't press it.
Don't press it. It probably still works. Well, there's like a cistern up there.
Well, let's not try.
And that'll be how you press it.
Don't press it. Don't press it.
Well, let's see what's along here.
Maybe press that one.
Maybe that's where you can like look in and see what's happening. Courthouse. So what is it? Major alterations and all that. So we can still. This just looks the same here, but then they've So this is where we are now in these cells up here. And in 1996, Art Rotley tried to turn the courthouse into something. It was used as the main place where they filmed the TV series Heartbeat in the 1990s, like a police crime show thing. So they did all the filming for Heartbeat here. Mm. And then now it's just used for like artistic things, shows and things like that. Yeah. So it's like a little visitor centre with leaflets and that downstairs. Wrapped up there, look. Oh, it's like a mouse, not really a man, isn't it? Yeah. Cell corridor. So it's good to notice here, it's like got toilets in it and things like that. If you're walking around, you need the toilets. There's like toilets in here. That's a little downstairs entrance area, a little cafe and things there. So there's an art room, look, in here. Yeah. So that's where the other day they were like painting each other's hair to get ready for a film. Mm-hmm. And then, balcony, no access during performances. I wonder if it is. Oh yeah. So that's the balcony, look. Oh yeah, so you can, this is where they do the show. So this is the, this is where you could do the shows, is the balcony up here, look. That's good, isn't it? Yeah. So you can do all the sound and things from up here. And lighting and all that. There's all the buttons and stuff in there. That's the stage behind the curtains there, yeah? That's good, isn't it? So we're here at Otley on Thursday morning, and where's your mother?
At the St Mary's coffee morning for the Year 6 parents.
Okay, so me and you have just come to Otley. Got some free coffee at Waitrose. Look at that. Yeah, paper mache things. Yeah. So we've just been given a guided tour by the lady on the front desk of it all, and explained things we didn't realise. Like up there, that's the alarm for the fire. So then people would come, the firemen would come running, and the first ones here would get paid and they'd be able on the tender. And then in there, that was the stables for the police horses and things. Then after that, the police car would be in there in later years. And this was the first building here, which was the police superintendent's house. And then they joined it a bit later to the cell block, which is this one. And then this was the courthouse, and we've just been shown that courtroom we saw earlier, she explained, you know, the windows are high so that public can't knock on it and things, but you could go to the gallery at the top to watch, you know, one of your family or friends getting through the court process. And this is, down here is where the robing room and the access for the magistrate would come in separately, so they couldn't be interfered with, and they'd come into the courtroom in there. And then this is a more modern connection between the cell block and the courthouse that's been going for about 20 years, I think. And now it's like an arts venue with all different things on. So, and then in here, these are all commemorating different interesting stories about trials and convictions and things of people. So people faking the weights in the market, for example, or there's one here which is of like some women fighting and throwing chickens at each other from there, things like that. And what's another? Pick another one, Justina. What's this? What's this one?
That one is picking pockets at Otley.
Oh, pickpockets. So if you look at it that way, yeah, that's a pocket, and somebody's pickpockets. What else is that? What's this one here? Got like 2 coins.
That one is playing pitch on toss on the highway.
Playing pitch on playing.
They were tossing half pennies.
It was like illegal gambling, basically.
And obstructing the footpath.
Yeah, and there's one here. Look, with like, what's this egg? Was people stealing eggs? Egg cups?
Stealing eggs and gooseberries.
Stealing eggs and gooseberries. And what year was that? Do you know?
That was
A long time ago. It doesn't have any year, does it? Yeah. So it's got the stories and things. So, anything else you can remember that you said? You said there was cells at the bottom as well. Cells at the top and bottom.
4 cells at the bottom, and then they had the line to make sure that you could walk straight.
Oh, so they had a line along there for if you were drunk, they would test whether you were drunk or not by whether you could follow the line.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other interesting stories?
Did you talk about the room next to
the robing room? Yeah, we went in there. The lady showed us in the robing room and everything, yeah. And she said there's loads of events on all the time. They've got a matinee this afternoon of a film, and then tonight there's a show on as well, isn't there? And she's given us a book, but it's coming to an end, this one, but just to show us the range of things they've got on, like lunchtime recitals and classes and workshops, concerts, different types of music, science cafe.
Does this one only go up to you?
So that's the sort of where we just went in the balcony, didn't we? Yeah. Then you can hire it out and things, yeah. Yeah, good. Very, very friendly, showing us, enthusiastically telling us about everything, wasn't she? Different features inside it and everything. There, look, the artworks, gallery and framing in there. We could have a look at that. We might come that way on the way back. Have a look in there. So this is a little street. Oh, this is where this comes out of this corner where the Chippendale the furniture maker statue and things is down here on this corner. We've just come out down that street, from down that street down there, walked up there. The courthouse is down there, and this comes out on the main road, this little corner bit, and then some of these old buildings here, and this is this Chippendale building here. We'll have a look at that. So it says that Thomas Chippendale, world famous cabinet maker, born at Otley 1718, and then this is the statue here.
Is he the guy that did all of it for Howard House?
He's got all, at Howard House, all the furniture there, yeah. Cabinet maker. So that's a statue there. And then here, just behind here, this is the I wonder why it says by unknown. You'd think they would know who built the statue, wouldn't you? Chippendale statue by unknown. That's a funny thing. You think they would commission a statue and know who made it? That's remarkable, that. Then why is it? So just behind here, so this is St. Joseph's, well that's the clinic, but just behind there is St. Joseph's Primary School in Otley, Catholic primary school. And then people there you can see just coming out of the church. There must have just been a mass, or maybe you can see them there stand at the church door. That is the Catholic Church, but it's not St Joseph's. And that there, this is the parish centre. So you can see Our Lady there, the statue. That's like the parish hall. So there's actually a building in between the parish hall. There's the primary school there, plain, look. That's St Joseph's Primary School. That's the parish centre, but it's actually Our Lady and All Saints, the church. It's not St Joseph's. So there's St Joseph's School, but the church that's part of the parish is Our Lady and All Saints. And then this is the church here, the Catholic Church just here. So
proves that this stall are Saint Nick and this stall are
oh,
uniform.
yeah. So this is the church here. So we're just coming out. There might have been something on it, but I think that's the priest there. See the guy with the other beard and that? He's the priest, I think. So Mass times is on there. But not tomorrow morning because the Mass is in school tomorrow morning. Yeah, so went in and had a look in there. It's so busy with the men doing the woodwork and framing and everything, cutting all the wood and shaping it for framing. And had some nice pictures of one of them was like a metal print of the Angel of the North, and the man said, oh, I bet that's near you, and went in. And I explained where I used to live. And he said, oh, he goes to Whitley Bay a lot. So he passes it all the time, he says. Yeah. We've had a lot of good stuff today, and we chatted to the priest at the church, and we had the tour of the courthouse here, and we had a good look in that artworks thing, with interesting pictures in there, and the framing, and how busy it was with machining all the woodworking going on. So this is quite something, isn't it? I don't know what's happening here, but imagine if you lived in that house there, seeing like a lorry driver right outside your window, that close. Look at that. Have to do like a 500-point turn to try and get around the... I don't know how he's supposed to think he's going to get around there. What's happening there? I mean, he won't even be able to get down there because it's very narrow. Whoa. So we want to get down here, walking, and there's like a queue of cars waiting, this lorry, to do this turn. And I don't even know what it's trying to do. Look at that, look how close to the window, somebody's window that I'll... Whoa! Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just watching it. So eventually, after like about 20 minutes, the lorry's moving into that position. It's incredible, isn't it? Like back and forwards, across the path. Amazing. We've had to we managed to get through. And away it goes. So all it was doing was turning around or something. I don't know what it was doing. All that effort. So now there's like a massive pile of cars that we're trying to get down here. We'll be able to get going. So we've just come down the street. We've parked on the riverfront down here, but a little shortcut here through these playing fields and this way. And it's quite interesting that you've got people who sort of just put their washing out here on the back field. So we just use a bit of space out the back of the garden and for the washing lines.